Hello, and welcome to this historic documentary about the corruption of South Africa. Today, we will be taking a closer look at the corrupt history of Eskom, the South African utility company. Eskom is the power utility of South Africa, responsible for supplying energy to the country. However, the company has long been plagued by corruption, fraud, and power shortages, which have left millions of South Africans in the dark. The history of Eskom dates back to the early 1900s, when the country's first power plant was built. However, it wasn't until the 1980s that Eskom began to expand its operations, with the help of foreign investors. In the 1990s, Eskom faced its first major scandal when it was found to have manipulated power prices, leading to widespread protests and riots. The scandal exposed the company's corruption and the government's complicity in the scandal. Over the years, Eskom has continued to face scandals, including the collapse of the Bakavale power plant in 2012, which left millions of South Africans without power. The collapse of the plant was widely attributed to corruption and poor management. In 2015, Eskom was hit by another scandal, when it was found to have manipulated data to hide its power shortages. The scandal exposed the company's corruption and incompetence, and sparked a national outcry. Today, Eskom continues to be plagued by corruption and power shortages. While the government has promised to crack down on corruption within the company, the reality is that Eskom remains one of the most corrupt corporations in the world. In conclusion, the history of Eskom is a story of corruption, fraud, and incompetence. The company has long been a major source of problems for South Africa, from power shortages to price hikes, and from scandals to industrial collapses. As the country continues to struggle with its energy crisis, it is essential that we hold those responsible for Eskom's corruption and incompetence accountable. We must demand that South Africa's utility company change its ways and become a reliable and transparent provider of energy to its citizens. Thank you for watching.